Hey guys, it's Michael Todd, and I totally forgot to shoot an intro to today's video. My bad. We are at Mad Hatter in Adamstown, Pennsylvania. It has been a while since I have been here, so I'm excited to get back inside. And Tina from Other Tuckers is still with me, so let's just get right into it, guys. I hope you enjoy today's Shop With Me video. I'll see you inside. Here we go. No, you're fine. All right, guys, so right off of the bat, there are some amazing cabinets that they have. Obviously, this vendor has got quite the collection of vintage jewelry. I'm loving the enamel, little bumblebee, the cute little turtle there. This just, oh, look, there's a bee in the rubies. Love this. It is quite the display. I like the little enamel frog there with the pave back on it. Next up, I did spot this little pom-pom tree. I thought the tag said only $100, and I was like, well, let's go ahead and get it. I was struggling, and I was like, Longaberger whitewash eats. And oh, that's because it's the basket, fool. And there's the price right below it, $235. Pay attention. You guys, I found this absolutely beautiful Victorian era vanity box. We've got some mirrors in there. Obviously, there would be places for your makeup. It was missing those, priced at 155. That was unfortunate because I really wanted to get this. And it does have a gorgeous embossed green velvet. You're kind of seeing a little bit of it on the band there. It's just a beautiful visual piece. Gonna flip it around here to the side so you can check out that velvet. Wow. A little heartbroken to have to leave that one behind. Up next, look, it's Shoe Nut. That's right, it's the Humpty Dumpty Circus. I still have yet to find these at a reasonable price. There is a very strong market on them. They're priced a little high for me. Even as a collector, 150. You're seeing they're just for the elephant. I'm trying to get them as cheap as I can. We've got the Harmony Village little boxes down here. I absolutely love those. They are made in England, very intricate sculpts on them. Up next, we've got a pottery collector. We've got some Rookwood. We're seeing some Van Briggle here. The Nymph vase. Love that in the Ming glaze. Check out this, a very silhouette or almost a cameo from Roseville there. We've got some beautiful weather flower frogs here in the musk in the insect and water line there, that flower frog with the fly on there. And of course, I am seeing the turtle in the back. Looks like we had some Baldwin apple there. Look at this one, 650. I have no clue who it is by, but that lizard is obviously applied to this the I was going to say the swung vase, the hand thrown vase there. We've got some crystalline glazes. We've got some more Weller down here in the woodcraft line. A lot of woodland animals you're going to see, and those amazing to see. We are still here in the front with some more display cabinets. Check out all of the Christmas. We've got the Holt Howard little set here. They are little taper candle holders. The girls there you're seeing with the spaghetti, the little snowflakes are the actual coordinated candle huggers. Those snowflakes are incredibly hard to find. It was priced at $100. Check out the Lefton Devils that are down here. A set of four was $125. That's a really reasonable price. Those can go for $75 a piece. So there definitely was some room for profit, but I typically hold off unless it's an exceptionally good deal if I'm kind of seeing things right off of the bat because I just never know what I'm going to find. And again, we are still just inside the entrance. We've got some more jewelry here. I'm loving that little, and it is hand painted, those brass little spider brooch there. Tina is really digging the confetti bracelets here. These do have crushed up mother of pearl shell in those, and they are set in a lucite. $40 for the bracelet. Tina said that was actually a pretty good deal, but like her with me and the shoe nut, the elephant there, we're trying to get just as a good a deal as possible. Again, beautiful jewelry display. Of course, being born in July, the crab always catches my attention with kind of the faux amber stone there set in the middle. And that beetle, I think, is really cute. Again, I love the insect brooches. I just think that they're super fun. There's something about them that I personally really enjoy. So I always love capturing those on camera. My goodness, check out all of the Bakelite jewelry. We've got earrings, brooches, we've got bracelets. There's quite the collection here. Looks like we have some name brands. Schultz. Please let me know down in the comments if you know who Stephen Foster is. He is a little composition doll. He's in really good condition. He's definitely a dapper little fellow. Of Tender Sin. My goodness, Mad Hatter, what's going on here? Straight into the scratch cat here from Beistel. Interesting eclectic mix. We're here for it. We even have some very early Beistels here with the honeycomb. Absolutely love this. A little bit more contemporary there with the honeycomb and the scarecrow. And of course, no Halloween is complete without your jointed skeleton. Always fun to see. Moving on, we are headed back here towards the back, and of course, we've got the retro or the vintage toys G.I. Joe line. I was a huge fan. There was nothing like being a child in the 80s. The toy lines, oh my goodness, the cartoons. Just a great time to be an 80s child back then. G.I. Joe and He-Man and Thundercats and Silverhawks and She-Ra. There was Care Bears and Strawberry Shortcake. My goodness, the list goes on and on though, doesn't it? Gotta check out over here. We've got some more retro toys. Just nothing that I'm really looking for. I very much did get into the vintage game through toys, and I very much focus on Masters of the Universe or He-Man, Thundercats, She-Ra also. Those are my favorites. I always have a weakness for them. We got Panther here, Skeletor's cat. Then we went to this little room here in the back. Well, it's not a room, it's a booth. There is a display cabinet here. We've got a little sleepy baby. I did get into the cabinet. It was priced at $40. Unfortunately, it wasn't a wind up one, so I did leave that behind. I did spot these little pixie elf soaps here. I definitely snatched those up. I thought it was really kitschy. Huge bag of gold Mercury glass Garland. Unfortunately, those are the newer ones from the 60s, 70s. Really cool to see, and there was a lot of them. $30 was a good deal, but I like those old ones. That skeleton's coming out to get ya. Little cute little die cut there. Surprised I didn't pick that up. Did spot these bags of deer. We were getting quite a few. How many? Two. Go slow down, Michael. There, I believe there's six at $12, making them only $2 each. Oh, look, it says six right on the tag. Right on the tag. So I do end up picking them up, and then I like these. They're a blow mold little. They're it's like a mama deer and a baby deer, though mama deer does have horns and spots. I don't know what's going on there, but I do ultimately end up picking them up too. Those will make great giveaways or just kind of little fun add-ons to a purchase. I do spot this tin here in the back. We're gonna get it out carefully. Tina's gonna give me a helping hand there. Boom. Check that out. Very deco. I'm loving the color scheme on this. We've got a Pierrot with a maiden there. $18 for the round tin. While I don't mind the aesthetic, there's obviously some color fading and dings to it. I do leave it behind just because of the condition. This little guy immediately caught my attention. Unfortunately, that neck tear definitely going to hold me off from getting him. That's unfortunate because I really did like his face. It definitely was full of a lot of character. Moving on here, I'm a sucker for the nutcrackers. These are the little Erzgebirge. Those are the easiest. You're seeing his pupil there is a separate piece versus the one on the left, where it's just a flat surface and it is hand painted. And the one on the right, the Erzgebirge, the vintage ones do have the real animal fur. Then I saw this peeking out back here in the corner. It is a set of three Neil the Frog issued by Sears and Roebuck in the late 70s. 78, I believe, is the exact year of initial production. There's no chips or cracks on any of the 3 canisters, and at $30 up for this set, making them only $10 a piece. I thought this was an amazing get. Need a little bit of cleaning up, and that's okay. I'm up for that challenge. They're super kitschy, super mid-century. I love them. They're fun. They're whimsical. So we definitely pick those up. Something to keep your eye out for. We do have the Shogun. This is made by Mattel. There are larger Shoguns made in Japan. This one was priced at $28. That is the going rate. His little head comes off and turns into a top, so I do leave him behind. Checking out here some items. We've got a beautiful Flow Blue set there. We've got some Pyrex down here in the butter print. $95 for the set of 3 casserole dishes. I thought for this particular pattern was a really good deal. We do have the larger casserole set priced at I think, I can't read that, 225? No, 145. That was an even better deal. I can't believe I didn't pick those up. I was being a fool. Now, Tina did spot those little snowmen there with the little rhinestone eyes. She was really debating about whether she should get them or not. They were priced at only $14, and you guys, she did end up picking up Mr. and Mrs. Snowman. Waterford. Ooh, fancy, but no thank you. Moving on here, the lighting's a little weird because they do have them in cubbies that I do appreciate. They threw some light on there to kind of make the pieces stand out. We do have a piece of Northwood glass. This pattern is called Beads and Bark, and at only $14, I do decide to go ahead and pick this up. We have no chips or cracks on it. There's a little bit of rust in there. I was able to get out most of it. Some of it has remained, so it's going to need a little denture tablet there to kind of get out the rest. But it's a beautiful piece. I love the very organic nature of that. It's very coastal or beachy. You've got that shell kind of with the driftwood pattern on that. Moving on, same vendor, opposite side, I do spot this little art glass cat. The green and the black is one of my most favorite color combinations. If you threw a little gold in there, I probably wouldn't have been able to resist, though I did resist them. The eyes were not done very well, so it did indicate that it was more of a contemporary, perhaps made in China piece. But again, you know, I have no problem with that. But for resale, we're looking for that vintage and antique goodness. Speaking of which, you did see Tina had a little art glass basket. I did spot this colonial blue Fenton hobnail ashtray. I had never seen that before. It reminded me of like a mid-century chair. Price was a little steep for me, so I did leave it behind. We have entered into the magical wonderland of swung vases. Y'all, we ain't seen nothing yet. Oh no, we haven't. Don't you worry, it's coming up. Oh, the colors, I love the color blocking. We got 148 on our Fenton back here. Little price informer. The Ellie Smith and the green, they were about 200, 200 plus, so I do have to leave those behind. I did spot this really interesting swung vase. I'm loving the pattern on there, that clear bottom. Look at that optical effect looking through the bottom. Kind of trippy, right? $30, because I didn't know who it was, I did decide to leave that one behind. Of course, I am spotting the uranium glass lamps. Oh my goodness. We've got some beautiful cameo glass here set in the front, but you know the thing that most caught my eye was that 4-horn Epern in the back. That would be a shipping nightmare, so I do decide I'm not going to get that. We've got a Fenton here in the green crest. That green crest is an exceptionally hard find to get, so if you can get a good deal, snatch them up. Amazing Latticino work here with that twisted cane on the interior. That is beautiful. It is so lacy, wonderfully done. We've got an amber Viking bird of paradise. We've got some painted, who is that? Fenton animals there, a little PY kitschiness for you. We even have left in Sissy cabbage, the salt and pepper shakers, just not priced where I need them to be for resale. This is really cool. Some of you may know Christopher Radko did, in fact, do licensing through Shiny Bright. These are inspired by, kind of interesting. I have to say, I removed them from the box, and I was not overly impressed with them. So I did leave those behind. Moving on, this is all in the same vendor. I did spot these little art glass pumpkins, and I loved The little tiny ones. I thought they were super cute. Oh my gosh, look, it's the Anarco or the Enesco, pardon me. This is little Apple, little service set. I'm obsessed with these. I think they are so beautifully done. Really mid-century, that is for sure, but I still appreciate them. We've got some great Empoli Italian glass up here, beautiful optic patterns on those. I think sometimes they're a little underrated, but I tell you, you put those in a light source and you walk by them and they sparkle. Try it out sometime. You might change your mind on the Empoli glass. Again, another cute little art glass pumpkin, $20. I think it's contemporary. Not that there's again anything wrong with that, but just not where I want it to be. Look at all of this glass. It's a glass wonderland, I tell ya. Oh, there it is, $750. That bad boy is over like 4 feet tall. Tilly Smith in a gorgeous red glass. It is known as a floor vase for obvious reasons. Do spot the bittersweet here. The bittersweet is priced at, yeah, we're not going to get it, 150. Loving little optic pattern here. This color is absolutely stunning. It is a Westmoreland piece, kind of like a teal or turquoise. Nah, let's go teal on this. I love the color. $75. I said, no, thank you. Really loving this pumpkin glass cookie jar with that iridescent effect. Isn't that pretty? We've got another swan. This one actually has a sticker on. I've never found one with the sticker, but priced at 250, a little steep for me. But again, these swung vases they've just blown up in price. We've got a lot of them. Look at this one back here. This Ellie Smith Amber 450. The swing on that is dramatic. That is part of their simplicity line. I've never seen a swing on an A vase like that. Cute little blow mold. We're just all over the place today, you guys. It is definitely action packed in here. Oh, and then I spot the little Empire blow mold, the toy soldier. If you don't know, I will tell you. I am obsessed with the toy soldiers for Christmas. I don't know what it is. Price at $34. That's really reasonable. It's very fair. If I were to get it, it would be for myself. Therefore, I resisted. I'm really trying to build up my impulse stamina. I did pretty gosh darn good here today. Pretty little perfume bottle here. I thought this was cut clear. It is not. It is painted on. And I noticed it then on the stopper. We're seeing some knocks to the paint. It's still a beautiful piece, but I didn't want it to be painted. Interesting little die cut that I've never seen before. One-sided. She's vintage, but I don't know. No manufacturing mark on it, so I'm going to leave that one behind. Let's see what else we can find here. Oh, look at that little monkey. What is he doing in there in that cage? Let's check him out. You know what he is? He's a little pot holder, so you could hang him on the side of a pot. You'd have a monkey hanging off the side. Then in the back, I spotted this Fenton single horn E-Pern. They had it priced at $80 with 30% off. I said, yes, I'll take you. Oh, very carefully. There we go. We got it out. Oh, she's pretty. I love that iridescent effect on it. It's so lovely. This really does make for a great bud vase too. Moving on, guys, we are now looking at some more contemporary Halloween, very primitive in the aesthetic, though I will say, kind of really like it. That huge plague doctor mask is pretty awesome, I gotta say. Of course, for the right home. Not everybody has a place for it or a want for it. Look at those teeth on that gourd. Goodness. Down in there, Tina was seeing like that little tiki guy back there in the back. Little ghosty here. He's reading better on camera. I like him better on camera than I liked him in real life. But nothing for us. A little bit of Christmas thrown in here. You know we gotta stop. I'm obsessed. Got a Holt Howard little tree topper there. Not only am I obsessed with Christmas, but so is Tina and Jason, might I add. So we always have to stop at the Christmas. But I'm not really seeing anything of significant interest to me. Some smalls, very traditional kind of stuff. I'm not seeing anything epic or special that I hadn't seen before. Got some little West German candy containers there. Some hand-painted Fenton. Beautiful pieces, but they're at retail, and that's okay. I still have my Fenton single horn Epern, so I'm quite happy about that. What I'm also happy about is finding new old stock. This is a Bystol jointed 24 by 30 inches. Look at, he's a dancing jack-o'-lantern. He's going to get you. I love him. He's amazing. And we got the embossed cat here. This is the bigger one, originally for 21 cents. The vendor was actually here, and she let me have, you see her hand back there. She let me have him for $20, which was a steal. So very excited. I was deciding which one. Hi, vendor. Oh, some Halloween with the Jadeite. Hey, that's $65. That's the cheapest I've ever seen at Rosbro. It's the little jack-o'-lantern pageant queen. That's a really good deal. I don't know why I didn't get it. Little cupcake toppers there, the black cat with the crescent moon. I did spot this Anna Lee. Well, I wanted him really bad. We was priced at $45. And again, impulse control, walk away. Walk away, Michael. Don't do it. Don't worry, I don't do it. Surprise. Ooh, got a whole collection down there for $100 with all of the crepe paper, the embossed cat hat, head. Wonder if there's anything else in there. At $100, I wasn't going to bother anybody for it. Loving the old Halloween crepe paper. That's pretty cool to see. Well, I'm still hemming and hawing. No! Get away from it. Just say no to the Anna Lee. Michael, walk away. I walked away. So I recently had a piece of this. This is a compo. I had a covered candy dish. They have theirs priced at $48, which I think is exceptionally reasonable. It is a satin hand holding up that compo. Really interesting, but I've not been able to find out the manufacturer. Some little Halloween here. I am loving, of course, the clear glass with the opalescent. Epern, don't worry, I saw it. Cute little Collegeville. Very colorful costume here. It's priced at $68. Wanted to capture him on camera. Am I gonna? Yeah. So we are gonna focus in. Look at pretty. Almost has a moonstone effect. That's where the opalescent is applied directly to the hobnail. Pretty reasonable. I believe she was at 145. Not bad. Oh, there we've got the Roseville Silhouette. We saw a piece similar to that earlier, though I don't know if it would be considered silhouette. Got a Nautilus shell here. I know somebody that would hopefully like that, so I do end up picking up the Nautilus shell. Doesn't everybody need a green flocked rotary foam? $300, $350. I mean, I don't need one that bad. Then we do have this Kitkat clock here with all of the rhinestones. Unfortunately, at 145, with the number of rhinestones that we're missing, you're seeing quite a few there along the eyes. We were not able to identify if it had a tail or not. I'm going to peek underneath here. I don't see one, though it could be taped on the back. You don't know, but 145, I said, no. Loving this Jack in the Pulpit, that blue with the opalescent glass. That's quite a stunner. This beautiful Blanco fan vase. She's statuesque, but I was curious, but nothing. It didn't really say take me home. Got some more swung vases here, 175. A little genie decanter there. We've got some Fenton here. The first one there did appear to be a Viking. This one here, a Fenton. The other four to our right beyond the lamp do appear again to be Ellie Smith. So great colorful little display, super mod, but prices full retail, so we can't do anything with that. And ladies and gentlemen, flick your bick. My goodness, you could buy the whole collection. I was tempted. Ooh, peekaboos. Now, somebody did reach out to me asking if I could find a Lucite frog tumbler, but yeah, it was 175 for the ice bucket and the tumbler. That is way out of the budget that we were trying to work with. Did find one, but unfortunately, this is Lucite. This is Lucite. Love the look of it. Super cute, but just not where we needed it to be. Who knew? I call these popcorn. They have it listed as hobnail right there, the manufacturer. Loving that mid-century green, that mossy green, but at 65, I couldn't warrant it. We have some more Annalise here. These are, I believe, from 2018, the Trick or Treat Kids, so those are a no. Spotting some more little Halloween funsies, but nothing that's really saying, hey, take me home for resale. Interesting collection of different kinds of toys and bottle stoppers. Got a little chalkware Snow White there. Betty Boop. Cute, but just not in the vein we're looking for. Wow, it's super groovy, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. Jeez. Freddy's greatest hits on vinyl. What? Check out Tina here. What is she doing?
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, those colors.
She's fabulous.
Minty condition.
I love her.
She's mint. And she didn't get it. You guys, this is the last piece we're going to look at. These great little lucite flowers here with the little bumblebee. It was cute. Look at the little mushies on there. Priced at $30. I decided that was a little steep for me, so that's it, guys. We'll wrap it up outside. Alrighty, guys. Well, there you have today's video. It was a great time. That was some big glass, wasn't it? I hope that you guys had a great time shopping with Tina and I today. We saw some beautiful things. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments what your favorite find of the day was or the item you wished I had most picked up. And until next time, guys, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.
Okay, go. That was cute.
Okay.